Alright. Hey, what's up guys? Just back to Fate Grand Order, the Dancing Dragon Castle event. Last time we I don't even know where to start. Hibiki and Chikagi. I mean, we already knew this from their banner, of course, but turned out Hibiki and Chikagi were the vessel for Mr. Smartphone, aka Azumi Noisora, a god of the sea. And turns out, well, a lot of stuff happened. I don't really want to recap all of it, to be honest. Anyway, Heavy 6 and married Aki Gogeta. But basically, we've arrived at the Dragon Castle to save Hibiki and try and put us up to Mr. Siebold, or Dr. Siebold's, plot to stay with his wife and child. Assuming there's no other reasoning behind it, as far as I know, that's the only reasoning, which is I kind of feel bad about trying to stop him, but like, you know, can't let him fuck with the timeline. That will cause major no problems. So yeah, as much as it sucks, you know, we gotta do what we gotta do, you know. But yeah, anyway, into section 6, Land of Beauty and Peace, and hopefully we'll be finishing the event today, maybe. You know what? I'm gonna use Suzuka Gozen, because I actually just right before stream did Suzuka's, well, her first interlude. So, you know, this feels pretty apt to use her for this. Alright, and then we'll leave everyone else as is, I think, yeah. Oh, are we jumping straight into a fight? It seems like it. Usually no loading screen when... I mean, I guess to be fair, the very last section did leave off with, yeah, him challenging us to a fight after we came through the door. So, you know, it makes sense that we would get straight into a fight, actually. If we're being real here. Alright, let's see. Hopefully... Yeah, Baz should kill the assassin. Yeah. I don't even know why I was hesitant about that. Of course she was going to. Why wouldn't she? And that should be plenty. Alright. Umi Sachihiko, I think is your name. Oh, we're not even fighting him. We're only fighting his lackeys. His skeletons. Hype AF, of course. I don't know why I wasted her NP up thing. But it should be fine. These things aren't tough. They're quite weak, actually. Rude. What I do deserve getting shot. Come on, Mr. Twin Blades, can't you let us go just this once? It'd make things so much easier on everybody. But I guess that's impossible, huh? Not like these skeleton dragon bone warriors really have a mind of their own. All they can do is really follow their summoner's order. So I can't really lay the blame on them. You know, it'd be kind of horrifying if we found out at some point that the like skeletons and dragon bone warriors like remember their human lives, but like they're forced, like they're obviously being controlled via magecraft, so they can't control the fact that they're attacking people. Like that would suck. That would really suck. Like, oh, poor guys. Dragon Ball soldiers don't even have. Yeah, but like, I don't know, maybe like. I mean, they're not resurrected really, but they're alive, quote unquote, via magecraft. So I mean, who's to say that the magecraft doesn't also somehow bind some manner of intelligence to them, or like, you know, I don't know. Do you have human lives that you're like death and dragon teeth sent to soil? Maybe. That could be the case. But at least for like normal skeletons, though, it's possible they, I don't know. Ain't no blesk. It'd be something if they had memories when they used to be part of a man, though. Man. That'd be a bit, I mean, that'd be less horrifying, I guess, because would it? I don't know. Yeah, a little bit, because it's not like they have. Yeah, not like they'd have human consciousness to worry about. It would just be. Yeah, if it was a mammoth, they would just probably be like, huh? Like they wouldn't know what the hell's going on. They'd probably still be freaking out. I'd feel bad in that case, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like human consciousness is probably the worst one. But the mythical Sportor are basically human though. So dragon teeth, mighty warriors, and armor. And yeah. Just a thought.
How do you like them apples? See what happens when you don't have that weird curse to fall back on?
So that's how they usually fight. Not bad. Little wonder these soldiers couldn't even slow them down.
Hey, you! How am I gonna stand there just taking in the show? Give Hibiki back already, damn it! Aren't you just standing there too?
I mean, you got a point. You kinda was just standing there.
Master, have you noticed? The soldiers who Misachihiko commands are identical to the ones we fought behind that other door.
Oh? I see. If you know about them, then you must have opened that door too.
I'm guessing these are vengeful spirits, and not recently created ones at that. I expect they're ancient, from a time so long ago it might even be hard to get your head around.
Huh. You really don't miss a beat, do you? You're exactly right. These are the lamentations of the nameless soldiers who fought and died in an ancient war, brought to shrieking life. If you like them, I'm very happy to let you keep fighting as many as you wish. After all...
Yeah?
Damn Iwabune. He's just itching to go on a rampage. Well, I can hardly blame him. He is a living calamity, a monster composed of the grief, anger, hatred, and above all grudges of the fallen countless years ago.
An amalgamation of grudges? You're saying this thing's entire bulk is made from countless souls burning for vengeance? Oh man, how many people's worth of vengeance is that? I don't even want to think about it. So you brought something like that here from beyond the door too?
Hey, there's an awful lot of them. Can we really take them all? Yeah. I'm sure there's something we can do. For my part? I'd rather not employ so much raw force against you. Oh, okay. My hope is that you'll step aside. Yeah, we can't do that.
Our enemy is the Edo Shogunate, and those who continue to harm people too weak to defend themselves.
Ooh.
Seabold.
Dr. Bobo, the big bad. He must be pretty cocky showing up late to the party like this. Be careful, manager. He must have been scoping out the way we fight from the shadows. I bet he's about to say something like, now our victory is guaranteed.
Really?
Well, yeah,
Doctors are pretty big-brained, but nobody can put numbers to our true potential. I mean, maybe the Frieza Force with Scouters. Maybe.
I think it might be for the best if I don't mention he was just changing
Ine's diaper. Yeah, probably.
Seabold. You've already been banished from this country for the crime of attempting to bring detailed maps beyond its borders. And yet here you stand in spite of that sentence. I'm guessing that's thanks to the Holy Grail.
It is.
But what I don't understand is everything that came after. After? We know what he did after. He made this dragon castle and took over Dejima. Had you returned for your family, you could simply have taken them back to your homeland. Here you're a criminal. I can see no reason for you to remain at such great personal risk. So what is it you're trying to do here?
That's a good point. Yeah, he could have just taken them with the power of the Holy Grail. No one could have stopped him.
Considering the internal strife within the Shogunate, Shogun Ianari's troubles with the Satsuma domain, and the restrictions placed upon the Netherlands. And I'm sure there must have been countless machinations at work behind the scenes of the Seabold incident. Many at court needed you to be a Dutch spy, regardless of what the truth may be. They tortured not only you, but your associates, sometimes with fatal results.
Sakuza.
You were willing to do anything it took to prove your innocence and save your friends, even going so far as to trying to change your nationality, in spite of the subjugation this would entail. But it was all in vain. In the end, you were exiled as a criminal, forced to leave your beloved wife and daughter behind. Rage, grief, regret, despair. I can only imagine the emotional turmoil you must have experienced aboard that ship. And if you found yourself needing a target for those feelings, I can't imagine who it would be.
Or I can't imagine who it'd be. Yeah, the Shogunate, yeah.
So your real goal is to take revenge on the Shogunate, Dr. Bobo? I mean, I do get the urge to hate someone for what they did put you through. Wait, are you on his side? But that still doesn't make this okay. Come on, Doc. Do you really think Otaki would be happy with what you're doing?
Listen to her. You know she's right. Otaki said said to tell you she's prepared to live apart. But she was still hoping to at least see you one more time.
I see. Otaku-san. I truly hope to spare her such pain. But it seems life always has other plans. What? What are you shouting about all of a sudden?
I just remembered something I learned in history class. I know you're banished right now, Seabold, but later you'll get to come back to Japan.
Is she lying? I feel like she's lying. I feel like this is a lie to try and get him to just leave peacefully.
Then you can live with your family again without having to
Wage war on anyone. She's lying. Just be patient for a while and you'll be back here in no 30 years. Oh no, she's not lying, but by then his daughter's a fully grown woman and his wife, yeah, okay.
Yeah, 30 years.
Huh?
It was 30 years before I could return to Japan. That is far more patience than should be asked of anyone just for a chance to see their family again, young lady.
I mean, he's not wrong. I can't lie, he's not wrong. How do you know about what happens later in history?
What I'm about to tell you happens many years from now. A Holy Grail suddenly appeared in Germany, where it sought someone fit to own it. They chose a man on the brink of death. What do you suppose that man's wish was as he lay dying, with the Holy Grail in hand?
Are you talking about yourself?
Sea travel takes a long time. The me of this time is, I am sure, aboard a ship heading back to the Netherlands, even as we speak. But myself, 37 years from now, he wished to return to Nagasaki on the day he was deported. The Philip Franz von Siebold you see before you now is a servant summoned by the Holy Grail.
You must be a really weak servant if none of them could tell. Like, you gotta be, like, really, really weak. Like, borderline phantom spirit rather than full-on heroic. But just enough to where you could have your own spirit origin without having to hitch a ride on someone else. Because how could no one tell?
Are you serious? You're not the real Dr. Bulbul? You're a servant? That's a thing? Your master will also be a servant. That's right, such cases are not entirely unheard of.
I have my memories of the future. I have knowledge imparted from the Holy Grail. And I know exactly what kind of life Otaki and Ine led in the 30 years I was gone.
Yeah.
I know the prejudices, the persecution, the outright violence Ine was forced to endure. All because she was born a child of mixed heritage. I won't let her go through that. She deserves a better future.
Goo-goo. Mr. Siebold.
I love this country. I do. I love many of the people I've been fortunate enough to meet here. But the people of this land are also responsible for harming those I love. So I'm going to use this Holy Grail to carve out a place where the powerless can live in peace. It will be a beautiful land free of strife for nothing, not race, gender, or anything else. It will tear people away from their loved ones, nor prevent them from living in peace. And this dragon castle, this town of Nagasaki, will be the foundation of that new country.
Whoa, hang on. You want to build a whole new country here? That's preposterous. The shogunate won't just sit still for that. They'd send the armies to stop you.
Earlier, you asked me if my goal was to get revenge on the Edo shogunate. Should this plan prove to be a threat to them, perhaps that will be my revenge. And if they try to stop us by force,
Got a skeleton army?
they'll have me and my entire army to fight. So this country was built by his descendants. Fate truly works in mysterious ways.
Dudes, this is terrorism! Did you really think we'd just stand by and let you do this? We're gonna stop you both, right here, right now.
Fine. You are welcome to try. But first, how long are you going to stand there? Isn't it time you went back to your friends?
Mr. Misachi, do we really have to fight?
I don't know what Siebold is scheming, nor do I care what any of you have to say about it. If you want to say something to a god like me, use what power you have to show me the strength of your convictions in battle.
You know, Mr. Misachi, I don't think you're actually a bad god at all.
Oh, stop that. I've never had any use for such tired labels. Gods are neither good or nor bad. They simply are. If you think you can make use of the pearls yourselves, then show me your mastery of Owatsumi's power.
Chica! Hibiki. I'm so glad. You're okay? Yeah!
Transform! Ah! Damn, Hibiki was all... she was hyped. She was like, let's do this shit.
Yeah, we transformed again. Let's go, Chica. Let's show Mr. Umisachi how serious we are. That's all you have to say?
Do you have any idea how worried I was about you? You could at least take a moment to be glad to see me again.
Huh? You were worried about me? Really? No, I wasn't.
I wasn't worried one little bit. Right, going full tsundere, I see. Yes, of course.
Who asked you?
Damn it, you all make me sound like some kind of monster.
Now, come, tie-dubbing Pearl. You're going to tell me what it is they have that I lack.
Awkward.
Umisashi Hiko, Divine Spirit. I have a question for you. So you're Isora then. What a strange god you are, entrusting your body to a couple of girls. Very well, what is it?
That giant title. You called it Iwabune, yes? Are you the one who released it?
Oh? Yes, I am. When I was summoned with the treasured pearls, I tried using them to open that gate. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do so. But in exchange, I did get that hideous pile of wrath crawling out of the rift. I don't know why it was sealed in there, but now it obeys my every command. Although, taming it was by no means easy.
I see. I wasn't at all interested in you before, but I've changed my mind. You and I, we are enemies now.
Huh?
Damn. He really doesn't like that he let that Iwabune thing out.
I wonder what's up with Isora. Alright, you two, no more holding back. Go kick his ass.
What? You're making us finish a fight that you started?
What else can I do?
I'm just a 3D projection. So yes, it's up to you two. You know, you could take control of them. They are using your power. I assume you have the ability to assert your influence. What kind of god are you?
I don't know what it is you're thinking, but I have no objections to those girls acting in your stead. By all means, let us settle who is truly worthy to wield these pearls right here, right now. Be warned, I'm going to be a little rougher than I was on the surface. Let us see how you handle the full force of the curse that eats away at me.
I don't think they're... Oh, no, they're a little phased.
Oh, what's going on? We can't fight it all off like we did before. That's more than enough. Just keeping it in check is plenty. Waver! I'm feeling a little sluggish, but it's nothing I can't handle. Here we go, girls. It's do or die. Like the guide said, no holding back. Yes, ma'am. There may be a lot of foot soldiers, but that giant turtle can't reach us here. If we're going to settle this, we have to do it now. It's time to go on the offensive, Master. Don't hold anything back.
Let's defeat him once and for all.
He ain't got shit on us.
We've got... Well, I mean, I guess he's a god, too. I was gonna say, we got a technical divine spirit on our side, but... Or a pseudo-servant god divine spirit. The thing. But he's also a... Yeah. You know what? Never mind. I'm sure he's got plenty up his sleeve. Oh. Yeah, we'll make this work. I was thinking about swapping Draco in, but we should be fine. I'm sure we can do this without Draco. We've been handling things so far without her. What's one more node? Oh boy. Yep. Yep. Curses don't scare me. Alright. Skills are sealed. We can't use these ones though. Deal with the skeleton. No, not quite, apparently. Ow. Rude. Yeah, Ibuki can kill that one, and then Baz can go ham on Mr. Umi. Yeah. Keep giving yourself buffs. What a little shit. Oh. All those effects are lagging the game just a little bit. That should kill. Yeah, that should. That should. Yeah. Good. Get him, girls. Okay, well, they're one hit. That's great. Love that. That's the best. Yeah, we should get rid of this guy. Nice. Well, not nice because she won't do as much damage as them, but that's fine. Alright. Okay, yep. Keep attacking everyone else. Perfect. Does this also give... No. Bring a Berserker in. I think this is a good call, probably. Nice crits. I'll take that all day. Okay. Alright, we're fine. We're fine. Let's give that to them. Okay. They're probably gonna die this turn. So let's use this opportunity to see their noble phantasm. Pop their invincibility. I probably should pop her evade as well. I don't know if he's... I think he was AoE? So just to be safe, see parting title pearls, and then...
手に踊れ塩蜜の玉、我が手で歌え潮昼の玉、満たせと願わば潮みなぎりて、閉じよと願わば九がちとならん、うな坂開く道引きの
So right.
玉、羽のように暗殺栄圧イングズ浅い。
That was okay, I guess. Oh good, it doesn't have like a proper Noble Phantasm. Okay. Just a really strong attack that we were able to block. Okay, so they didn't die that turn, which I mean I guess is good, but I was kind of expecting death and murder. But hey, you know, that's aight. We'll take not being death and murderized. Yeah.
心に残る旋律を
Hope we'll
新域の技を
Camelot.
ここに的確かと
Sure.
あよ最果ての幼いあなたへ
She has strength up versus divine, so this should do a pretty
今も私は走っ
good
ています
chunk.
胸に宿る星の鼓動ホープビル・キャメロット
Wait, what? She
ロ
didn't
ル
get
デュールせーのって言ったら撃つからねお前危ないやられた
Oh wait, that's right, she wasn't overcharged. Right.
えもう終わり
That's a problem. That's a wee bit of a problem. That's a big problem, actually. Okay, I'm gonna stun you. I need you to not
5秒間
do anything this turn.
せいごめんなさいね
That damage resist is a real pain in the ass. Of course, Mother didn't get anything. Or I didn't get a Buster card.
評価完了
I really...
了解いいですね
Maybe I should have used... So maybe I should have used Ibuki's Noble Phantasm. It's only AoE, but... Probably would have done more. Okay, his damage resist is gone. Now, thankfully, ow. That hurt. A lot.
ダメさせません
Alright.
そうですいいですね
EK, Hyper Mother.
は
Crit, please. Nice, thank you.
よし
Perfect.
よしよ
Okay, now we'll use... Haha, way to hold out. Oh, is it done? Oh, okay. I thought we have to maybe do like one, like at least to his last health bar, but no. Thank goodness not. I mean, we still had... I mean, we were doing okay. We probably would have been alright if we had to do one more, but... Better that we didn't.
Tide Flowing Pearl. Go! Ike!
Tide Ebbing Pearl.
Crap! If those pearls are pretty much evenly matched, we'll never end the fight like this.
What's wrong? Finished already? Is that all you've got? Well, not me. I've got plenty more fight in me. Go on, don't hold back. Cast a spell. Poison me. Try whatever you can think of. Throw everything you have into your vain attempt to bring me down.
Yeah? Vain, huh?
Mr. Misachi.
Wait. I'm not satisfied yet. I can't let things end like this.
What happened to him? From what I can gather, Oratsumi no Kami's curse in the Age of Gods is starting to slow him down. Huh? But he's been using that curse against us like this whole time. How come it's only hurting him now? He never actually overcame it. He's been wrestling with that curse as it ate away at him all this time. In his haste to fight us, he must have made the curse more and more potent, until it began to rebound upon him too. Umisachi Hiko has long since reached the limits of his spirit origin.
But he's not done yet, huh?
Heh. What a disappointing finish to this battle. Perhaps I'm destined to lose so pathetically. But I did promise you the tie-dipping pearl should you defeat me. So go on, take it.
Well, that was weirdly easy.
The tie-dipping pearl. Thank you, Mr. Umisachi. Are you alright? Are you still in pain?
Stop it. I'm peculiar. Whenever I talk with you, I find myself feeling strangely vexed.
Oh, in a good way?
At any rate, forgive me, Master. I'm afraid I lost this battle. Not at all, Umisachi. You fought well. I have nothing but gratitude for you.
Huh? Are you going to fight us yourself now, Seabold?
I don't think he would. Hang on, I have to respond to something. Not that I know. Okay.
I know. I had to abuse the summoning system to materialize this way, and it has proved a fleeting incarnation. I am not strong enough a servant to fight you. It seems this is as far as I go. Victory is yours.
Da!
Forgive me, Ine. I wish I could have given you the happy future you deserve. Seabold.
Ine did face a lot of persecution in her life thanks to her mixed heritage, but she also went on to become an accomplished physician. In fact, she became the first woman in Japanese history to study and practice Western medicine. I can't imagine her whole life was happy, but
You don't want to take it away from her before she has a chance to live it.
Yes. Yes, I'm sure you're right. I want to believe you're right. Ine was always a strong girl, never backing down in the face of the struggles life threw at her. Please take this. I don't need it any.
That was weirdly easy, but there's 2 more sections and an epilogue, so I guess we're the. Well, I mean, we still have that Iwabune turtle to deal with.
I hope you can use it to make your own future brighter.
Oh? What was that? Sachihiko, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Holy Grail. I've been waiting for you to let that go, Seabold.
You little shit. You little fucking piece of garbage. I thought you weren't that bad!
I'll be taking that. You may be finished, but I still have something I must do.
Umisachi Hiko, you piece of shit. Oh boy.
Did he just order the giant turtle to crash into the castle? I guess he doesn't care what happens anymore. I'm disappointed in you, Sachi. Oh, hell. The whole place is flooding and fast. We need to get out of here.
Well, we have both pearls now, so I mean, we're good.
Come, Iwabune. Give me your wrath. Give me your fury.
Again, why is this event randomly This is the second time he's gotten budget. Wait, you just put the pearls into the turtle? But we had the pearls. What? Oh no, that was it absorbing him and the Holy Grail, I assume. Okay, never mind.
Did that title just absorb him?
No. Quite the reverse. This titanic mass of resentment has become an extension of my own body. And that's not all.
Oh? It's gonna try to absorb them too? Huh?
No.
What? Don't get in front of them while you have Ine on your back! The turtle just ate them! Katsuragi! Hibino! Ine! Seabold, I don't really care. Like, you weren't a bad guy, but... you were still being misguided.
At last, I finally have the Holy Grail. Both treasured pearls. And someone who can open the gate.
What are you after, Umisachi? Well, this is a bit of a pickle. Just us, El Malloy, and Say now. Well, that's not ideal. That's not ideal at all. Oh? Nagasaki Bay seabed. Sleep over there. No battle, one node. Okay. Where am I? Underwater? Please help me, I'm under the water. I remember Dragon Castle collapsing, but after that... what was that? Oh, shark? Isora?
I finally found you.
A glowing shark? Man, we high as balls. I'm here to welcome you on behalf of Watatsumi no Kami. Oh. Now come sit on my back and I'll take you to Watatsumi no Miya right away. Okay.
Just leave me alone.
Isora? Is this one of Isora's memories?
Isora, you've been hurt more than enough. Come stay with us so you can live your life in peace. The time of the gods is coming to an end. There's no point in you remaining on the surface any longer. The boundary tying the human world to ours is already closed. It feels like forever since I was last on land. I doubt I would recognize anything up there any longer. Even so, it's the only place the things I do remember still exist. So I'd like to stay here to make sure I don't forget them. Or at least watch over the place where they exist from here. I'd like to do that until my body turns to stone if I could. I see your mind's made up. Very well then.
Thousands, tens of thousands of nights from now, someone will come search for these treasured pearls.
I'll leave them in your care.
I could not keep the two worlds connected, but knowing you, Isora,
I'm certain you'll be able to do so again one day.
Is this a vision from Azumi no Isora's past? It seems like it.
Good grief.
What are you doing peering around in here? Do you make a habit of going around and invading people's privacy? Actually, yes. Weirdly enough, yes. Mr. Smartphone? You formed a temporary contract
with Chikagi, right? That must have forged some connections between us, too.
I mean, yeah, you are the thing that made her a servant, so that would make sense.
Anyway, now you know how I ended up in possession of the pearls. Although even now, I don't know what that white shark was talking about at the end. I'm not all that different from Umisashihiko. I'm no great friend to humans, so I don't care much about this world's future.
So, what happened on the surface?
Well, now you've come this far, I guess I don't mind telling you. You can help me kill time while we wait for that giant turtle to finish digesting us. Oh. One day, long ago, I was born on the surface. I couldn't remember a thing. I had no idea who I even was. But then someone came and found me.
Oh. Were they nice to you? Question mark?
A young girl named Yuta. You really don't remember anything? What am I supposed to call you if you don't even know your own name? Then... Since I found you at the Iso, the rocky beach,
I'll call you Isora. Think you're ridiculous, right? You'd think she was naming a monster or something.
At any rate, that was the beginning of our strange little life together. Yuta taught me all sorts of things. How to fish, how to build a fire, and what this world was like. She told me how there had been a great war where lots of people had died, including her tribe. She said her clan had practiced bizarre rituals, and the surrounding tribes despised them for it. So anyone who learned she used to belong to that tribe would inevitably treat her terribly. She couldn't even build a house without it being burned down, so she could barely scrape by in a cave rather than a proper home. Still, we persevered. Even when we didn't have enough to eat, we would share with each other, laugh at nothing in particular together, argue with each other. At night, we would gaze up at the stars together. Sounded nice. As I settled into my life there, I got a better sense of what things were like around me. Humans would keep warring and stealing from each other over and over again. If they managed to expand their territory, they would start another war so they could expand more. There was no end to their greed. I started out my life not knowing anything, and all I ended up learning was just how foolish humans were.
That's not...
Yes, I know what you're going to say. There's more to humans than that, right? Well, just hold your horses a little longer. I won't take too much of your time. Anyway, people were dying like that all over. There were so many dead bodies scattered around, I couldn't even be bothered to try and count them. By the way, what do you think happens to people when they die?
They die when they are killed.
Maybe things are a little different nowadays. Back then, whenever someone died, they leave behind nasty emotions like pain and hatred that went on lingering in the world. Yuta's tribe was meant to open an otherworldly gate and send those nasty, lingering emotions out of this world. But with her tribe gone, all that resentment kept piling up as new people died. And eventually it all came together, becoming a monstrous calamity.
You mean the turtle? The Tutel?
The calamity knew nothing of friend or foe. It was like a storm that attacked every village it could find, growing bigger and bigger with each life it took. But what can be done? That was all it knew from the moment it was born. Eventually, someone said they should make that girl send the monster away. We tried to run, of course, but the other people were desperate too, and they caught me.
That's when they beat my face to a pulp! But that didn't matter. They used me as a hostage to force Yuta to open the gate. So they treated her like garbage, and then when they needed her tribe's power, Wow. What fucking assholes.
She should have just left me and run away. Instead, she agreed. And I sent her out to face the monster. Alone. Yuta did her best to open the gate by copying what she'd seen her tribe do before. But unfortunately, the gate she opened didn't lead anywhere. It became a rift between this world and the next, swallowing the monster, Yuta, and everyone who had blamed us for what was happening. In the end, all that was left was the ocean, and me. That's my story.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it sounds like you had a rough.
So yeah, that's it. I don't have anything else to tell you. Honest. Looking back now, most of my memories really sucked. Well, there was at least one that was genuinely beautiful. Still, right now I have nothing. I hate humans. I have no power and I don't even have anything left to protect. I really just answered the summon on a whim, which is all well and good. But then I finally find that turtle again and all I can do is get myself eaten. Damn it, I knew a god like me should have just stayed shut away down at the bottom of the ocean. Yeah, I could have stayed there until this whole world was wiped completely clean. Don't you go shutting yourself away now, you.
Oh? You big idiot! I mean, yeah, I guess of course they would eventually end up meeting up with us. Like, they're in this thing's stomach too, and they're technically a part of him right now. Isora, that is. So yeah, it makes sense they would show up.
Easy there, Chica. Just calm down, okay?
Hebe, no!
Oh, you're both here as well. I don't think I've ever had so many visitors. I'd offer you tea and snacks, but there's not a lot of those to go around at the bottom of the ocean. And of course, if you want, you can always help yourself to some of those rocks.
That right there, that's what I'm talking about! You just can't be honest with us, not even for a single second, can you, asshole? Ha 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 ha.
Isora. Yes, Hibiki? Please don't suggest you'd be better off all alone. That's so sad. It was the same with me. I didn't know anything at all until I met Chica. Now I know how big the world is, and how it's full of beauty and nature and kind people. But you already know all that yourself too, don't you? So then why say such sad things? You're right. The world isn't ugly to the core. We wouldn't have beautiful things without ugly ones to compare them to. But the reverse is also true. As long as beautiful things exist, ugly things will continue to do so as well. That's how the universe maintains balance, kindness, beauty. Those things aren't as valuable as you'd think. And that's not even getting to how I'm very much not on the beautiful side of things. Again, aside from you having, like, shells and stones sticking out of you, you almost seem like a pretty boy type. I think you're selling yourself a bit short. I'm a god. I should never have formed ties with anyone. Like I said earlier, I only answered this summon on a whim. What kind of whim, huh? A whim of desiring friendship? Please, tell me. It's important. Alright. You heard those girls' story, yes? You know how Chikage found Hibiki a star? In the deepest depths of a labyrinth back when she was a child? Yeah? Well, as I got to know them better after choosing them to be my vessel, I found myself growing somewhat interested in them. I thought maybe these girls will take me away from here, just like they did before. Maybe that way I could change, become someone different. For example, maybe I could become a light that is neither beautiful nor ugly, but only shines bright. Maybe it could be like one of the stars in the sky we can't see from here. Ah, never mind. Just a wild flight of fancy. I'm sure they won't mind helping you. Oh, hi, Yuta. Huh? You? What are you doing? What are you doing here? No way, is that her, Chica? Is that the girl Sora was just telling us about? Stop it. Huh? That shadow is just a hallucination formed from my regrets. I've been seeing it ever since I materialized. The part of my heart that just wants to stop thinking about all this made it as an excuse to keep going. That's all. But as you can see, it just hates me. Blames me for not being able to leave this place and go, well, anywhere. It's nothing more than a mean-spirited hallucination. Is it? Really? I don't know if I agree. It still has the Castella. No way, is that the Castella I gave you? Have you been keeping that this whole time? But why bring it out now? Ah. Are you giving that to me? Yes, that's right. It was always like that with us, wasn't it? No matter how little we had to eat, we always shared it. Can I see your face? It's so dark here. I can barely make it out. Ah, damn it. This stupid cloth keeps getting in the way. Forget this. Oh. He's beautiful! What's going on? Isora? Your face is shining like crazy! He's going super god. Yuta? Is that you? Ah. You're dazzling, Isora. So that's your real face. Did he have the shroud even in life? Did she never see his face even while they were alive? I feel like that seems to be what what that's implying. That's sad. Man. It's got fucked up. The star inside me. Okay, yeah, we should definitely finish today. Those first two sections took 58 minutes. We should have plenty of time. I wish it could shine. 30 seconds later is shining. I mean, hey, he got his wish. He just had to take off his little veil. Gasp for air. Master, are you awake? Who saved us? Where'd the ship come from? Wow, I'm so glad you're alive, Chandlas! I mean, we figured you must be since we hadn't disappeared or anything, but we were still super worried. How did we escape from Dragon Castle? I'll tell you. It's because Chikachi and Hibikichi used the tight ebbing pearl right before the giant turtle swallowed them whole. Oh? Thanks to them, we were able to make it back to the water's surface, but I'm afraid those two in Seabold weren't so lucky. It's alright. Both Katsuragi and Hibinor. What about Ine? She was still on Seabold's back when... I'm guessing Seabold and Ine are too. Huh? How do you know that, Master?
Never mind that now. Where'd the ship come from?
From me.
I stole it! You know? I feel like we should reprimand you for stealing someone's boat. But... we'll let it slide this time.
I stole it.
I didn't know you could steal a ship.
It was nothing. My Crocs did all the hard work.
Croc, 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 croc. Croc, croc, croc.
Ah, they're exceptional navigators. Seriously, what are these things? Oh, please don't worry about Lady Otaki. I made sure to leave some Crocs behind to guard her. Damn, Ototo, you're really on top of things. You really pulled our butts out of the fire. We'd be stranded in the middle of the ocean doing who knows what if not for you. Only, how did you know to come out here and bail us out of trouble just when we needed it? Again! I noticed the waters near Dragon Castle had become quite turbulent. That suggested to me Lady Ritsuko was in trouble, so I came as quickly as I could. Okay, but thank you. Although I suppose this means my Dragon Castle's no more.
I'm sorry, we couldn't protect it.
No, it's alright. That castle was never meant to be here in the first place. More importantly, what are you going to do now? I can't imagine the cannons on this ship will be of much help. Let's fall back to Dejima for now. We need to reformulate our strategy. Umi Sachihiko has Hisora, the pearls, and even the Holy Grail now. How can we fight someone with so many advantages? Think there must be a way.
You could always just throw yourself into the ocean. I'd rather not. Yeah, personally speaking, I'd rather you didn't do that.
Jump on my back, and I'll even take you to Haha no Kuni myself. Just be ready for it to be a one-way trip.
No. Iwabune. No, wait. That's Umi Sachihiko. It's like something out of a kaiju movie. Damn. Looks like he's not going to make escaping easy.
I finally have everything I need to make my long-held wish come true. All that remains is to see it through. But first, I need to make sure none of you can interfere.
What are you trying to do anyway?
When I found myself summoned here, treasured pearls in hand, I knew this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Unfortunately, I lacked the command I had hoped for over the pearls. The only thing I was able to draw through the gate was this abomination.
The monstrous calamity Yuta sealed away.
But now I not only have the pearls, I also have the shrine maidens who can open the gate, and a holy grail to boot. What's more, this very land itself is the largest gate in all of this isolated country. With all these pieces in place, I can use that gate to open a path to Watatsumi no Miya. And I'll pay a visit to Watatsumi no Kami, and lift this damn curse from the Age of Gods once and for all. And if that means I must bind this world to the next, so be it.
This is ridiculous. You want to connect this world with the afterlife? This age is nothing like the Age of Gods. There's no telling what the consequences for doing something like that might be. Really? What do you think would happen, Ototo? How should I know?
Fair enough.
That alone would be enough to turn this minute point into a full-blown singularity. And it certainly wouldn't stop there.
I see. Unfortunately for you, I don't care about that. Still, once my wish is granted, I might be willing to join you for the aftermath. Perhaps it will be widespread devastation, or perhaps you'll simply all disappear. I suppose we'll have to wait and see.
We're not gonna let that happen. No way. No way, Jose.
I don't like that look in your eyes, Master of Chaldea.
Huh?
Those are the eyes of a woman whose spirit is nowhere close to breaking. If I spare you now, you will be a problem later. So no more fun and games. Time I ended you. Permanently. It is the only way to be sure you'll not be a problem in the future.
Oh crap, there's no way the ship can take a direct hit from that. Thing?
Croc! Full speed ahead, Croc! Show 'em what we're made of, Croc! Let's do this, Croc!
Crocs! No! Yamado!
Oh, I thought they were going to fight him. Oh, never mind.
They're pushing the ship. You mean you've been doing this since all the way back in the bay? Well, it's straight for Dejima. We stand a better chance fighting him on land than at sea.
Good thinking, Otohime.
Did you really think I would just let you get away? A flimsy ship like that can't possibly... Huh?
Yeah, you were saying?
What's going on?
I think your Sora's about to come busting out of you.
Look, Shanmas. The turtle's all glowy.
Is that the same light? Yeah.
Krag?
Here's Gotti.
What did you do to the pearls? What are you?
Oh, final ascension time. We're getting the budget now, Umi Sachihiko. We get the budget.
What is that? Is it a servant?
It's Azumi no Isora.
That's Isobe? But how is he flying? And why is he glowing?
A god that looks at the bottom of the sea, then shows himself high above it. So that's it. That's Azumi no Isora's true identity.
Huh? What are you talking about, Professor Melochi?
Remember what I told you before? About how Azumi no Isora was slow to answer Empress Chingu's summons. It wasn't actually because he was ashamed of how he looked. It's probably because it happened in autumn.
Autumn? What does that have to do with anything?
Yes, I'm sure the Empress waited a very long time indeed. Because Azumi no Isora hides in the summer, appears at dawn in the fall, and glows brightest in winter. He rises from the sea as the year rolls on, only to inevitably return once more. For people of ancient times, especially sailors, it was a very special guidepost. So special, it was revered as a god. Yes, not only is Azumi no Isora a god of the sea, he's also the god of a star that was deified for generations. A god of a star? Makes sense why he had the, like affinity with Hibiki to be able to, for her to be chosen as, or I guess her being half of his chosen vessel. That's right. The cloth isn't to hide a hideous face. It was to seal away the light he emits from his own body. The very light we're seeing now. In Egypt, his star was known as Sopdet. In China, it was called Tianlang, or Heavenly Wolf. It's been compared to Orion's hunting dog, and it's famous for being the brightest star in the night sky. That star's name is Sirius. It's basically like Hibiki, Chikagi, and Azumi all just merged into one, huh? Wow, what the hell is going on? What are we doing all the way up here? For that matter, what the hell happened to me? Wow, this is amazing. So this is what it feels like to become a star. Oh, look, there are all the others. Go on, Hibiki. Wave to them. You want us to wave to them? Now? Oh no, it's just Hibiki. Hibiki is the main body in this form? Could you two keep it down, please? Oh, sorry. Alright, take a look down there. See our enemy? The giant turtle that swallowed us whole. Well, we have both the treasured pearls now. You know what we have to do next, right? Oh, jeez, what do you want us to do now?
Well, for starters, let's try parting it.
Okay, Moses.
What is this? What is she doing? Huh. It can't be. The tie-dubbing pearl.
No way. The whole sea just parted.
Wait, look, the turtle's stuck now that it's on land.
What in the world is going on? It's just like the legend said. The tide-upping pearls controlling the tide to make a path through the ocean. This is mad. Nagasaki Bay is at least 20 meters deep. I can't even imagine how much water he must be displacing to do this.
Why divine spirits always so completely insane? Because they're gods. Gods don't make sense most of the time. Go on, you two. I'm counting on you. Get his ass. Max power.
There it is. Nice work, manager. You didn't hesitate for a moment. The treasured pearls have opened the gate of Watatsumi. All we have to do is draw out every last bit of power, then add ours to it. Okay, here we go, Chica. Follow my lead.
I'm doing this too? Oh man, oh man!
Okay, got it. Starlit?
Marmalade? Yeah, okay, yeah. Literally just... Okay.
Whoa.
Get fucking dive bombed, mate. Get fucking wrecked, mate. Murgh. You know, interesting choice to have your noble phantasm be the... Because that's the name of the cafe they work at. No, it's in Air Bay. Well, okay. I really gotta read their manga.
Damn, seriously?
They actually got the giant turtle. Wow, high schoolers today are really something else. Yeah.
Was it all thanks to the command spell powering it up? No, it is more than that, I think. They were using magical energy directly from the next world. But that can't be right. The spirit origin couldn't possibly endure the strain.
Well, apparently it did. Let's get down to the ground and go see.
Wait, don't disembark just yet. Is that? No, it can't be. I think I overdid it. Yeah, I'm pretty worn out.
Well, duh, that's what happens when you push yourself so hard. So hey, I'd kind of like to get out of here now. How do we go back to our own selves?
I'd like to do that too.
But I think we should wait.
We still have to face him. Him?
Yep. The turtle's gone, but not the man.
You really didn't know, Isora. This is exactly why you can never let your guard down around Watatsumi gods like you.
Mr. Misachi.
I'm impressed. That girl's strike just now was truly magnificent. I won't be able to use the spirits anymore. I'll never be able to assume that turtle's form again. So I'll just have to be content with the ones I managed to absorb myself.
Are you nuts? You still haven't given up?
Of course not. I may have failed to open the gate to Watatsumi no Miya, but at least I've finally gotten warmed up. But what a shame. Looks as though your spirit origin is on the verge of collapse as well. It seems this final battle is going to be quite dull.
match!
Hibino, Katsuragi!
Manager, you guys. If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get against us.
Huh. Good, good. That's more like it. Come at me. All of you, all at once. You can all bear witness to my final rampage.
It feels like he's trying way too hard to be the bad guy. But at the same time, again, I don't even know if I would call him a bad guy, because... he just wants to not be affected by a curse that's causing him significant pain. So, like, you can't even really be all that mad at him. I have to do this the old-fashioned way, huh? Alright, Kalma. Boom. 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 Alright, craft distances. Boom. This fight shouldn't be so hard that I need to bring serious craft distances, right? Probably. Hopefully. Yeah, this should be fine. Probably. We've been getting through so far, so I can't imagine it would change now. Grand battle. You're not gonna get your break bars back, right?
こっちは OK だ。攻勢に出よう。
She'll endure endless suffering. That's mean. Okay. Okay, I just had Ibuki out front, so she would get the max bond points. Okay,
霊気状態に行こう。
may as well start off strong. Starlit Marmalade.
みんな歩くような速さで。楚は光り輝くもの。ソプテとなり、カウルアなり、天狼なり。しるべなき世界のしるべ。常世を照らす導きの星。漆黒を溶かせ、スターリットマーマレード。
Okay, yeah, I like that one way better than their duo one.
じゃあ
That one was way better.
ふにゃ。なんとか鋭い。
Okay.
光より鋭く。おい、待ちわびていました。お呼びですか？オーケストラ。そ
Yeah,
こで
even
す。
with
彼ど
Chris without doing much, that defense up of
守
his
護者たちよ。
really put in work right there.
危ない。お、鋭い。
Please don't kill. Okay, thank you. I was like, please don't kill them this quickly.
いけるよね、チカちゃん。おう。いい出来です。手慰みですが。あんまり無茶
Starlit.
すんなよ。
I'll save this for after the break bar is broken.
歩くような速さで。楚は焼き焦がすもの。川垂れに去りて黄昏より来たるもの。深海を発し空へと駆け上がる。聖火を焦がせスターリットマーマレード。そこ逃げないで。ふにゃ。なんとか
Alright.
鋭い。
At this point, he shouldn't be too much of a threat. Someone just begun, huh? Yeah, sure, buddy. Whatever you say, buddy. Buddy. Ow, please don't kill. Thank you. I was like, please don't kill Castoria. Oh, his fucking damage resist is back. 5 turns. Okay, here's what we'll do. Stun him. And then do this.
Finish! 喜んでくれますか? Asai.
Okay. He still has his resistance to attacks, but I just wanted that defense up gone. Make things a little bit smoother for what I'm about to do. Give her overcharge. And then bada bing, bada boom.
最果ての幼いあなたへ。あなたを信じて、あなたを見上げて。今も私は走っています。
I should
胸に宿る
get
星の
him
鼓動。
probably about halfway
ホー
down.
プビル・キャメロット。ミストルティ。
Yeah, about half. Actually, more than half after this. Okay,
いくらでもどうぞ。
that's good.
危ない。
Ow! That hurts, you know. Don't you know that hurts people when you hit them,
お呼びです
Mr.
か
Umisachi?
ゲート・オブ・アバロン。羽のように。風
Of
のよう
course you
に。
know. That's why you do it, huh? You sick
竜の
fuck.
鼓動。
Yeah, focus on everyone else except Castoria, please. Everyone else. Perfect, actually. Thank you. Thank you for
シュリンガーラように。
following my instructions. I appreciate it. A big preach. It's probably not gonna die, so I'll pop that to be safe. And then some Sadakama.
了解。
And with any luck, we'll charm him, but
サンサー
I
ラ。カーマ。
don't know if we will. Probably not.
私の中に。
Probably too much to hope for.
まどろんで
Yeah, guard.
堪能してください。ワッツン。い
Damn.
くらでもどうぞ。
Really? Die from curse? Okay. Alright. Let another god finish him
はい、
off.
いいですよ。堪能してくだ
Get him
さ
comma.
い。どうにかなっちゃえ。いくあれ？まだ余裕がありそうですね。
Alright, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, none of the fights in this event were really tough at all, where I had to change up my strategy too much. My strategy of trying to get as much bond as possible. That's my only strategy. Until it doesn't work. Ugh. Take? Why are we talking like we're part of the attacking team? Like we're just sitting off in the back like, yeah, go get him, team! This. Well done. We did it. We beat a divine spirit. All on our own. Well, we have a divine spirit too, so it's not really okay.
Hell yeah, we did it, Professor Melochi. We are the GOAT. This is the power of friendship, baby. Oh, wait, I never said anything about friendship.
Really? After everything we've been through, you don't consider her a friend? You're a cold-hearted bastard.
Mr. Misachi.
Worry not. I'm well and truly spent this time. Now that was a proper battle. Here, a reward for the victor. Use it as you lot see fit.
The Grail.
The Holy Grail. That was a good battle. It made my heart dance. I gave it all I had and I still lost. I have no regrets. This is far better than being cursed and flooded. I never want to lose so pathetically again.
Then you mean... Hey, Misachihiko. I'm curious about something. Do you resent your brother?
No. Why?
Why? I mean, come on. He cursed you, used the treasured pearls on you. It really doesn't seem fair, right?
If you want to win, you do whatever it takes. That's what he did and he beat me. There's nothing else to it. Although I suppose I do regret that I wasn't able to fight him at full strength. I think he was disappointed as well. Well, if we ever did fight again, I have no doubt I would win.
Ugh, I swear this god is such a pain in the ass.
You can't say things like that, Nagiko!
Well said, Umisachi.
Babu!
Dr. Bobo? But I thought the turtle ate you!
What happened? Were you freed when Iabune disappeared? Not that I'm glad... Not that I'm not glad you're alright, but still.
Thank you, Umisachi. You used the Holy Grail's power to keep Ine and me safe, didn't you? For all your foul talk, you're far too soft on humans.
Ume!
Actually, probably meant to read that as Umi. Like Umisachi.
Umi.
Humph. Enough of that. You don't mean it. Besides, I told you I don't care for such sappy talk. I just didn't want the guilt of knowing I let my master die. That's all.
You're a tsundere.
What's that?
Don't worry about it.
That was a fine duel, Misachi. You are truly a man of the sea, with a heart big enough to match. In my capacity as your master, I failed to make full use of your capabilities. For that, I am sorry. Still, I'm glad it was you I summoned. Yeah, I guess it wasn't all bad. If you ever wanted to summon me again, I wouldn't mind answering your call.
No, that won't be happening. Lord Seabold.
Thank you, Otohime. I owe you a great deal as well. How's Otaku-san? Is she still well?
Oh yes, she's fine. But she's eagerly awaiting for the two of you to return.
I see. I'm glad to hear that. Otohime, would you help me apologize to her?
But? Absolutely not!
Damn. Yeah, you're on your own, buddy.
Now then. Ibuki, no, serious. You're using the Tide-Ebbing Pearl's power to part the sea now, yes?
Uh-huh.
Leaving the bottom of the sea all dry like this can't be good. It's time you put things back to how they were. I'm gonna stay here. You should go back to your ship.
Huh? What are you saying?
If you stay here, you'll drown once the sea is back to normal. Unless you'd be okay. I mean, he's literally a divine spirit of the sea. What do you mean? Unless you'd be okay since you're a servant?
No, I'll still drown. Even as a god, I've been vulnerable to water ever since I was cursed. Pathetic, isn't it? A fisherman who can't even go in the ocean. Be that as it may, I'm still a man of the sea. If I'm going to end my existence as a servant, I want it to be in the ocean.
Hang on a second.
You asking us to leave you to die doesn't mean we can actually do it. He's dying anyway.
No, don't say that. As you can see, I don't have much time left anyway.
Oh. Come on, Shika. You need me to take everyone else back to the ship. Mr. Misachi?
Hmm?
I was right. You really aren't a bad god.
Even at the end, you're still throwing me off. Alright, go on already. Seabold. Yes, Umisachi. That infant on your back. You said her name was Ine. Raise her well. What's the blessing you give at times like this? May you always be in good health, free from illness. Anyway, you have it now. Take it with gratitude.
Goo-goo!
Thank you, Umisachi Hiko. Farewell, noble god from a foreign land.
I mean, you say that, but like, Seabold's gonna disappear too, pretty quick. He might get, at most, maybe like a week, if that. Depends on how long it takes the singularity to disappear. But yeah, oh, yeah, he'll. So it was, yeah, but he said to Seabold raise her well, and you know, so whether the blessing was meant for the kid or not, it's still. Him saying to Seabold race her well doesn't really make sense. But it's neither here nor there. Alright. But yeah. There was no evil in the singularity, just people with honestly reasonable desires. Seabold wanted to stay with his wife and kid, and Umisashi Hiko didn't want to be tormented by a curse. So, you know, honestly, I can't blame either of them.
I fear we finally made it. Feels like forever since I set foot on land.
Don't exaggerate. It hasn't even been a day.
Doctor.
Otaku-san, I'm sorry to make you worry about...
Shut up!
Smack. Ouch! The classic paper fan slap!
Damn right I was worried about you, Doctor. Can you even imagine how worried? And you even took Ine with you. I'm a patient woman, Doctor, but I still have my limits.
I'm sorry, I'm truly sorry.
Nagiko.
So,
I take back what I said earlier. I finally feel like I'm standing on solid ground again, too.
Right? Everybody's okay and we got the Holy Grail, too. All that's left now is...
Going back to Chaldea.
Oh, right. Guess that means this is goodbye, then.
You know, it's strange. This minute singularity has been nothing but trouble, and yet there's a part of me that'll be sad to see it go.
Manager!
What's up?
This is all taken care of now, right?
We should throw a rap party to celebrate.
I hope you're hungry, because today we're gonna show you what we can really do in the kitchen. Right, Ototo?
Otohime. I'm sorry, we can't stay.
Lady Ritsuka. I know I've caused a great deal of trouble for you and everyone else.
I know I have no right to ask this of you. Uh-huh. But do you think you could find it in your heart to stay just one more night?
I'm still hoping I can find some way to express my
Gratitude to you. A nighttime expression of gratitude, eh? Huh. Sure. We did let's make sweets together like we promised.
Huh. Oh, yes, that sounds wonderful.
It will be a collaboration symbolizing our shared love. Otahime, I'm sorry, but we don't. Wait, when did I say that? Now that's settled, there's no time to waste. Let's find an establishment we can reserve right away, then we can get to work. As long as it's not a cafe, Croc. You're welcome to use our house. We can make it a true banquet. A night of merriment for all to come together to drink, celebrate, and enjoy themselves. Haha, and I include us and everyone as well. Seabold. I'll be leaving tomorrow. This will be my last night here. So if nothing else, I'd like to spend it with a big smile on my face.
Where'd Chica run off to? Chica? She's still recovering from her seasickness. Oh, gotcha.
You two have been without a doubt the least servant-like servants I've ever seen. I mean... yeah, no, I guess they're probably pretty up there. As you say... maybe Karin, but... she also acts fairly servant-like. So yeah, no, I guess they would be the weirdest, or least servant-like ones. Oh.
Doctor, will you promise not to laugh at me if I ask you a ridiculous question?
Of course. What is it, Otaku-san?
There's something about you now that seems different from the doctor I know. It's as though you've lived for days, years, decades beyond this point. And came back to Ine and me as much older man in a younger man's body. You have, haven't you?
Damn. What makes you think that? Yeah, very sharp.
After all the time we spent together, I guess I can just tell. You used to leave carrying Ine entirely to me. Now I can hardly tear you away from her. I can't help but feel as if you're trying to make up for lost time.
I suppose you've got me there. Otaku-san, the truth is,
Doctor, please tell me, after you go back to your home country, do we ever see each other again?
Yes. Yes, of course we do. I promise you I will return.
So we know I know he comes back in 30 years. They said that earlier. But does he actually get to see them again? Or... have things taken a turn for the worse in terms of their health, so to speak?
Yes, of course we do.
Supposedly that's what history says? Okay. In that sense, it almost feels like a real-life tale of Odysseus, just without all the monsters and whatnot that he has to deal with along the way. But still, 30 years apart. I think that extra 10 years makes up for the lack of monsters, probably.
Of course we do. I promise you I'll return. Although, I'm afraid it won't be for a long time. A very, very long time.
That's alright. I'm just glad I got to hear that. Otherwise, I'm sure I would have spent many of my days to come grieving your absence. But now that I know you'll return to me one day, I'm sure I'll be able to go on no matter what life has in store.
But, Otaku-san, you may end up forgetting everything I've just told you, or that I was even here at all.
Oh? Do you really think I could forget you even if I tried, Doctor?
Right. That's right. I'd almost forgotten what kind of person you were myself, Otaki. Thank you. I was dangerously close to sticking my nose where it didn't belong.
Might want to hand her back to her mother before you disappear. You don't want to just dropping straight into the sand.
It took me a long time, but I finally understand. The only beautiful, peaceful country I need is you, Otaki. Wherever you are, there too is my beautiful, peaceful country.
Doctor? Are you leaving me again?
I'm afraid this is farewell for now, Otaku-san. Please, take care of yourself. And take care of Ine as well. Until I can see you both once more.
Baba?
Wait, that was actually kind of sad. Wait, that was actually kind of depressing.
I wonder if Dr. Bulbul's left by now. Hope he didn't make Otaki cry. So, Mr. Seabold and Otaki and Ine won't be able to see each other again for another 30 years. It'll be okay, right? History's not going to change in a way that keeps them apart forever, right?
This minute singularity is already repaired. History will continue as it should now, unaltered. Speaking of which, we can't stay here forever either. It won't be long before everything here goes back to the way it's meant to be.
Oh,
I was hoping to try a Nagasaki specialty like champon or sara udon before we left.
Don't be ridiculous. None of that exists in this time.
You'd realize that if you thought for 2 seconds, you mitochondria.
what was that?
How about you and I settle things once and for all before we disappear, you piss-poor excuse for a god?
Do you really think you can lay a hand on me? I'm a 3D projection, remember?
Why, you dirty little... Chica, Isora...
Don't try to stop me, Hibiki. I'm finally gonna tear this jackass a new one.
I wasn't trying to stop you. Look.
Yeah, why are you here? Shouldn't you be dead? Not that I want you to be dead, but shouldn't you though?
Hey.
Oh. Yuta.
Move it! Okay, we're not gonna see what that. Oh, okay, sure. Just don't tell us what happens with that. All right, sure. Move it, Croak. We won't leave this place neater than we found it, Croak. Croak.
I don't know how I'm going to bring myself to say goodbye, Lady Ritsuka. I think I'll never see you again.
Oh, Tohime, thank you for everything.
So here's an idea. What if you use that holy grail you just collected to stay here forever? We could open up a small sweet shop together and live here happily ever after.
We'll want at least enough children to make our own baseball team, of course. I mean, I wouldn't say no, but...
And...
Sorry, I can't. I really can't. Yeah, we would need to bring Skahawk here to have her use runes to grow it. It'd be a whole ordeal.
Don't worry, I'm just kidding.
Are you now?
The real Lady Kyuhime is waiting for you back at Caldia, right? Will you pass how grateful I am for letting me use her spirit origin? And also,
would you please take good care of her?
For me?
Yeah, alright. We'll have Skahawk whip up some runes and we'll give her a good taking care of-ing. I do care for her, but...
Oh, Lady Ritsuka. If you ask me, a little white lie isn't such a bad thing in moments like this.
Right, right.
Oh, that was sooner than I expected.
Boy, Croc. Where are we going, Croc? Back to the throne? Well, actually, no, because Otohime is a phantom spirit. She needed Kiyohime's spirit origin to be around, so I guess they wouldn't go to the throne. Where do phantom spirits go? Now that I think about it, is there a throne of phantoms?
Well, Lady Ritsuka, it seems as really as goodbye. I'm sure you can find pictures of me in many
Illustrated storybooks.
but I hope you'll remember that the Otohime you met here existed just for you.
Sure, we'll keep that in mind, I guess. Oh god, cutting back to... Oh no, okay, no, we are seeing what happens with Yuta and Isora.
So, did you miss me after I was gone?
So, okay, so rather than being brought about by him, maybe she came through when Umisachi Hiko opened the gate and brought the turtle back? Because they were in the same place, right? So that would make sense.
Huh, I knew it. You never could do anything on your own. But hey, you're okay now, right?
Yeah, I think I am.
Good, huh?
Yuta, I'm pretty sure you and I are heading to two very different places. I'll probably never get to see you again. But I have to go all the same.
I know, that's okay. That's where you're meant to be, Sora.
Goodbye, Yuta.
Goodbye, Sora.
They had a lot less of a satisfying conclusion to their story than I'd hoped.
Welcome back. So, did you finish saying your goodbyes?
Haha, well, this isn't me we're talking about, so I'd say it went pretty well.
Are you glad you got to see her one last time?
I am.
Although I still want to know what the heck she was exactly. She wasn't a ghost, right?
The gate swallowed her along with the title, so she must have been released along with it when Umisachi Hiko broke the seal on it. I would guess she was the same kind of being as those soldiers composed from wrath. Not of this world, only able to remain a short while.
Who cares?
All that matters to me is that I got to say goodbye. Now then. Chikagi, Hibiki, I think it's time you and I said our goodbyes as well.
Huh? But we're your pseudo-servant, right? Does this mean you're firing us?
No, not at all. I'm just saying this is the last time I'll show myself like this. I only appeared in the first place because of how unusual the situation is. Normally I shouldn't be out in the open like this. So from now on I'm going to let you two handle the servant stuff, and just stick to being the guard behind the curtain.
Then, we'll never get to talk to you like this again?
You may not be able to see or hear me, but I'll still always be with you both. I'm looking forward to learning all about the outside world through your eyes.
So you're gonna be with us all the time?
Great. Just great. Ha ha ha. We're a package deal now, like it or not. For my part, I hope you never change either. Well, there you have it. Bye. Not gonna say bye to us? You son of a bitch. That was kind of anticlimactic. I'm sure it'll pop up again when we least expect it. He's like that. True. He can't stay away forever. Plus, their first and second ascensions still have, well, at least the first ascension has him as a phone. So maybe maybe he'll still talk to you occasionally, just via smartphone.
All that aside, now that I stop and think about this,
It's a lot to take in. I mean, me, a servant and vessel for an actual god? I'm just a regular person. I don't know if I can handle all that. Yeah, you'll be fine.
Personally, I'm kind of happy about this. The two of us make up a single servant, right? So it'll always be together when we're called into action. And as long as we're together, I don't think we need to be afraid of anything.
You know, sometimes you're so easygoing, it kind of worries me.
But I guess it's okay. If we're stuck together, I can live with that.
Bye, you two.
Huh? I guess this means it's time. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for everything.
Oh, haha, don't worry about it.
Yes, we owe you our thanks as well. We couldn't have done this without your help. Oh. You know, I've been meaning to ask. Servants were originally famous people, right? So who did you two used to be?
Wahaha, not telling. Why not?
Trust me, you two
would just be disappointed to learn her true name. On so many levels.
If you really want to know who I am, I'll tell you the next time we meet. So you'd better come see us again sometime, Chikechi and Hibikichi. Okay. Later, Nagiko. Later, Waver.
Yeah, even if they said his true name, it wouldn't really matter because he's not. Like, he is Zhu Liang, but not. Like, Zhu Liang has, like, pretty much zero influence aside from maybe strategic ability. I don't remember exactly how their thing goes, but yeah. Like, saying he's Zhu Liang is technically right, but also technically not right.
Right. Yes, I suppose we may meet again sometime.
Though it might look a little different than you remember. I hear drinking milk will help you grow taller. That's just an old wives' tale.
Besides, I wasn't referring to my height. Oh, right, manager?
Yeah?
Were we helpful? Even just a little?
But you were the MVP! What do you mean? Couldn't have done this without you. You literally... Okay.
Oh, good. Well, I guess hanging out with you has been kind of fun.
If you hadn't showed up, you might still be stuck selling dumplings.
Don't say things like that.
Oh, one last thing. If you can't do this for any reason, that's fine, but... You guys sound like you could use all the help you can get, right?
So if you end up needing hours, go ahead and call on us.
I've been trying! You sure?
After everything we've been through, of course I'm sure.
You'll always be welcome at Chaldea.
You hear that, Chica? I can't wait. Well, I think this is it. Goodbye, manager. Goodbye, Nagiko. Goodbye, Waver. Until we meet again.
Goodbye, Hibichika. I wonder how pseudo-servants work in relation to the throne, now that I think about it. Like, they don't... Like, obviously the bodies... Because if there's someone who can't be a servant themselves without, like, a god's power, right? I guess they would just be in a normal... Their normal day-to-day life and/or afterlife. I guess? Unless as soon as they become a pseudo-servant once, then they then they go to the throne. But my theory is that pseudo-servant vessels work like Ephes and Artoria. Yeah. Maybe, I don't know, it's interesting. Actually, I think we had talked about that before, actually, now that I think about it. I vaguely remember you mentioning that before. Yeah, I can see that. They just live their lives, and when they're called upon, they're like, oh, yeah, sure. You can use a, I guess, copy of us as an avatar? Eh. Crossing the Magpie Bridge. Golden! What? Damn, I'm so shocked seeing you two together. I suddenly did a double take. What are you up to today? Professor. I know she's just kind of wild, but she's a good kid at heart. I don't know what she did to piss you off, but go easy on her, okay? Why do they assume he's... like, berating her? Huh? Damn, you must have really screwed up. How come you got called to the principal's office? Are they just having lunch together and people are assuming he's lecturing her? Hey, so, like... I mean, I figured you could use a good scolding, but I gotta know, like, what'd you do to earn it, though? What's the deal? Why does everyone think I'm going in for detention or something? We're just having a little rap party to celebrate making it back from the race shift.
I suppose it just goes to show that what goes around comes around. Also, this isn't a rap party. I was just having a smoke when you sat down. Uninvited, I might add.
Ah, come on, Professor, don't be like that. We just got back from fixing a singularity together, right?
True?
Not to mention that whenever I'm with you, I can feel Ashia Doman eyeing me with a certain amount of pity. Kinda pisses me off.
Yeah, I bet Mambo-chan's just jelly about being left out of the fun. So we'll just have to invite him to join us when we go out for some fun later.
Nagiko, please don't bother Lord Zuliang to add too much.
In fact, now that I think of it,
You didn't make too much trouble for him during your race shift, did you?
hey, that's crazy talk, Karuchi. I wish you could have seen it. There we were, the mood maker, the tactician, and our
Special guest star high school girls, dropping sharks left and right like pow! Pow!
Stop, please. No one will understand a word of this if you're going to describe it that way. Still, it's true. Sei Shonagon was a big help. I probably would have had a hard time resolving that singularity without her and the other two.
See? That grin, so bright. Ugh.
People gotta have more faith in Nagiko.
I see. A curse from Oharatsumi no Kami. It sounds like a curse of eternal absolute dominance. One that curses not only that person, but all their descendants as well.
Truth be told, I can't blame this Umesashi Hiko person for wanting to use the Holy Grail to be free of it. That's what I said! Like, both him and Siebold, I can't really be mad at their reasonings for doing what they were doing.
Sachi's actual wish was even simpler than that, though. It was a real nasty curse, that's for sure. I must say, after hearing that story, I can't help but wonder. Why did Yamasashi Hiko need to curse his brother in the first place?
Good point. It was Yamasashi Hiko who forced the exchange of the bow and the fishing hook. He was also the one who lost it. So his actions in response to his older brother's anger would seem to be somewhat disproportionate.
Oh! I've actually got a theory about this. You two mind being my sounding board? You mean a theory about why Umesashi Hiko ended up so cursed, Nagiko?
No, well, I guess there's no harm in hearing you out. Go on then, let's have it.
Okay, I was hoping for some actual enthusiasm. I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so according to Japan's big creation myth, the god Susanoo ruled the sea after Japan was first formed, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I totally know that, yeah, huh?
But then he went to Haha no Kuni and there was no one around to take over his job for a while. But eventually, Owatsumi no Kami stepped up and became the new ruler of the sea, right? So then that went on until Amaterasu's grandson, Ninigi no Mikoto, came into the world. This new god, along with his family, which included the Sachi Bros, went on to rule the earth. The Owatsumi no Kami must have been worried sick that Umesashi Hiko in particular would one day try to encroach on his sea territory. He knew that Amaterasu's descendants were already ruling the land, so he figured it was only a matter of time until they tried to expand their rule to the sea as well.
Okay.
So when he just happened to hear about strife between the Sachi Bros, he came up with a plan. He would take advantage of the younger brother, Yamasashi Hiko, to curse Umesashi Hiko, who lived in harmony with the sea, with a body that could no longer survive in water. Yamasashi Hiko would then go on to marry Owatsumi no Kami's daughter, but they end up splitting up at the end, right? So now Umesashi Hiko can no longer go in the ocean, and the boundary connecting the land and sea has been closed off. That made the sea an impenetrable realm no one could ever steal from its ruler.
That's not a bad theory.
That's, how can I put this?
I think it seems a little bit... That actually sounded really reasonable. A god would definitely do that. What do you mean? A little preposterous?
You do? Oh, I should have known.
Is Elmoloy on... He's gotta be on Sei's side, come on.
An unwitting pawn in someone else's game. Maybe Umesashi Hiko really did sense something in Seabold that reminded him of himself. Perhaps that was why a divine spirit who normally wouldn't obey a human's commands decided to answer his summons. Or perhaps not.
Come now, Lord Juliang. Don't you start humoring this nonsense too. Hey, Professor Malochi, can I ask you something? Seabold got to see Otaki and Ine again 30 years later, right? Do you think Umesashi Hiko will ever get his wish, visit Owatsumi no Kami? And get to see his loved ones again at some point?
Oh, I almost forgot.
Ignored her?
Today's Tanabata, isn't it? The day when a weaver and a cowherd cross a bridge formed by magpies, so they can be together for just one night. If those two can be reunited even temporarily because someone wished for it, maybe Umesashi Hiko will get a miracle of his own one day too. Maybe.
Is that the devs, like, hinting at, like, we might do something with Umesashi in the future? Maybe. Well, what's up, Da Vinci?
Da Vinci looks like a cat mesmerized by outer space.
I guess she kind of does. I can see it. Well, there were a lot of issues with this latest race shift again, so...
Okay, better snap out of it. I can't afford to be freezing up over this kind of stuff. No, swimsuit season just around the corner. So for the time being, I'm glad to see you back safe and sound, Vitsuka. Sorry for putting you through yet another ordeal. The minute singularities are repaired now, and the city of Nagasaki is back to its proper historical course. Da Vinci, can I ask you a question? Seabold and Otaki did get to see each other again eventually, right? Yes, in 1859, 30 years from this last race shift. Seabold's banishment's lifted and he does return to Japan, and sees Otaki again, along with his new family. His new family? Then you mean... I guess it just goes to show you life isn't a fairy tale. Otaki had a hard life raising a mixed child in an era that was much more hostile to such things. And of course, Siebold was banished, unable to return to Japan. Both were young and they were never formally married. They couldn't wait around for each other to begin living their lives. Yeah, I can't blame him, really. Yes, I suppose you're right. We can't keep moving forward if we're always focused on what's behind us. I don't think that's quite right. Huh? Yeah, it's true. Nothing lasts forever, but that doesn't mean what we build disappears entirely. Otaki did a great job raising her and Siebold's child. That child went on to become a doctor, just like her father. The same is true for Siebold, who never stopped calling for Japan to open its borders, even after he left. So I like to think that the desire to see each other again gave them both strength to keep living their lives. But then, maybe that's just me being a romantic. No, not at all. I'd like to think the same. At least the Fate version of the events, probably. Given how after he became a servant, or when he was on his deathbed, he decided to be like, you know what, I want to go see him. And became a servant. I'd like to think the same. And I think the same must be true for Orihime and Hikoboshi as well. Orihime? Oh right, I've actually been thinking about the story of Tanabata ever since I first heard it, Senpai. In particular, I've been thinking about how the lovers must spend the year when they're apart. At first I thought they must be desperately sad, being forced to spend a whole year without each other. But I see now there's more to it than that. They have faith they'll see each other again, and that gives them the strength to keep going. I think it must have been the same for Siebold and Otaki too. Yeah, I'm sure it probably was. Oh right, today's Tanabata, isn't it? Emmy has been cooking up a storm to celebrate. Why don't you two go enjoy the feast? I'll open up the simulator too in case you want to see the stars. It won't be quite the same, but hey, it's better than nothing. Thank you, Da Vinci. Kiyohime? Welcome back, Master. Oh god. Oh god. It's me, your Kiyohime! Congratulations on another job well done! You're not being influenced by anyone else, right? Right? You're just wearing the outfit, right? The Tanabata feast is all ready. Why don't you come with me to the cafeteria and... Hold up. Wait a minute. Yes? Why are you dressed like that? Oh, this? When I woke up today, I was already wearing it. While we were apart, I figured something incredible must have happened. Our undying love transformed me into my ultimate form. Sure. Is that not the case? I don't even... Would you please take good care of her? For me? For me? For me? Does this mean... Otohime Kiyohime's obsession was so powerful it actually affected Kiyohime all the way from the throne? Seriously? Yikes. Red alert! Oh god. Is that serious? Wow, now what is it? Oh, it looks like another new minute singularity's just appeared. Already? Oh, come on. It's happening on Easter Island in the Pacific Ocean. The one with the Moai statues. Is this setting up the summer event? We're getting a clear signal on the monitor. Oh, it looks like there's writing on the ground. SOS, help us, manager? No, okay, apparently it's just us getting... Okay. What? Is that code for something? Don't worry about it, Da Vinci. Senpai, why are you smiling? I think that's a message from some friends. For friends, you say?
Hang on, I'm gonna go pick them up. But can we even bring them out of a singularity without them disappearing? Because wouldn't it be their job? They have a job in that singularity, meaning they can't bring them back with... okay. You know what? Whatever.
Phew! Okay, we have a message all set. But do you really think she'll see it?
Of course, great work. Don't worry, she'll find us in no time, I know it.
Hey! If you're done over there, come give me a hand already.
Moa. How dare you, heretics, intrude on our holy land? We're going to sacrifice you to King Moai for this.
Jiniko?
King Moai.
What? Don't listen to them. That's no Moai statue.
Alright, Hibiki, and what's your face with the green hair? It's Azumi no Isora time.
Shouldn't you know my damn name by now?
And what are you doing just showing up here like it's no biggie anyway?
Come on, Chica, let's do this thing.
Manager, come and get us already! Okay. We got Kiyohime from... Oh, yeah, I forgot. It is straight up Orleans Kiyohime, isn't it? It's been so long I forgot. Because Kiyohime also shows up in... Wait, does Kiyohime show up in Septum? Now I'm questioning myself. It's been so long, I don't remember. I don't remember. Ah, well. But I thought Kiyohime showed up somewhere else. Maybe it wasn't Septum, but I could have sworn she showed up else. Maybe not. No, I guess not, actually. Yeah, no, you're right. I thought she showed up somewhere else, but no, yeah, no, she didn't. On second thought. All right, well, that was a good little event. It felt a lot. You said this is only like 10% shorter than Little Harlot. This felt closer to like 30% shorter. Like this, this was what, only the third stream? This felt really short. But no, it was short and sweet. I actually really liked it. I honestly did get. I wasn't even like joking when Seabold and Otaki were saying goodbye. I legitimately got a little bit choked up. Like seeing Ine say "Baba" after she disappeared was actually got to me a little bit. But yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. And now we just gotta wait like 3.5 weeks or something till anniversary. Our anniversary should start on the 5th of next month, I think. So just over 2 weeks. But yeah. Now we need to... I have to like... Well, I guess not necessarily speedrun Heian-kyo. Heian-kyo should probably only takes, what, 6 streams, maybe? So I have some time to work with. But I'll probably... Maybe I'll start mixing in some of the third Nonary Games game. That's weird to say. Because I have plenty of time to finish Heian-kyo before Anniversary starts, so I need to start LB6, so... I can probably get some other stuff mixed in there. Yeah. I don't know where I'd rank this event in terms of the other very few events I've gotten to play. Weirdly, I kind of want to rate it close to Lilim Harlot, weirdly enough. I don't know why. I weirdly... I'd put it borderline on the same level. Maybe not quite the same level, but like borderline. Yeah. Yeah. At least as far as the ones I've gotten to play, I don't think any events have really been that bad, or bad at all, really. Which is good. I remember. Yeah, it's one of those scenarios where it actually does make me wish I was around in some of the earlier years. When the events weren't quite so good. Just so I could, like, yeah, I saw the first, like, I watched someone's playthrough of the first couple of Gouda Goudas. And so I saw the quality difference between, like, those and Gouda 8 and whatnot. But, like, the Gouda Goudas are, you know, Gouda Gouda. So I feel like those aren't the best comparisons in the world, but there's no Nonary game in the third Zero Escape game. Yeah, I keep calling it Nonary games when I think it's technically Zero Escape is the series name, I think, right? I don't know why I just default to calling it the Nonary games. But yeah, we'll see. Or I might slip in some extra days off in the time period between now and Anniversary, while also doing Heian-kyo on the, like, yeah. So I can try and get. I need to finish editing the last few Fate Zero episodes. So I should make time for that, but it's so much easier to just sit here and play a game than this to try and focus in on editing. Yeah, it's just really, that's an excuse, really. But anyway, I don't know. I ain't got much to say. Like I said, I feel like they nailed the heart-rending bit at the end with Otaki and Seabold in this event. I was gonna say I wish there'd be more like hit you in the feels type events, but I guess when you think about it, the last 3 have all been pretty feels heavy. Like Summer 6 had the whole letting Steggy go, and Da Vinci and Chris's farewell and whatnot, and Little Harlot had the ending with Draco getting to see an alternate version of her's master, and again, in my headcanon at least, getting to spend time with them. So, in a sense, pretty much all the more recent ones have been pretty feels heavy. And then there's was there any, I mean, I guess there was some feels in the Mihoyo crossover with what's-his-face, like, lamenting the idol girl. Mourning for her. And wanting her to be number 1. I guess it was that. But that had, like, almost no build up to it. It just kind of got dropped on us right near the end, and then that was it. Well, anyway, I'm quit yapping. Like I said, we'll see how I schedule things over the next couple weeks until anniversary, but for now, that's gonna do it. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, I guess I'll catch you next time for Hey on Kyo.